Hi everyone, my name is Julie, and today I'm going to share with you my curly hair routine. Now, I put up my curly routine probably close to 10 years ago on my blog, The New Lighter Life. A lot has changed, there's new products. I've learned a lot about my hair, and so I figured it was really time for me to share what I'm doing today and what I'm finding is working best. I covered co-washing. If you're unfamiliar with what that means, you're washing your hair with conditioner. You're not using shampoo. Every time I have gone to using conditioner or shampoo again, my hair has gotten frizzy, it's gotten dry, it's broken, a lot of breakage. And so conditioner only is really the best thing for my hair and for most people with curly hair. I wash about twice a week just with conditioner only. And then once a month, I do a clarifying rinse. Before, what I had put up on my blog was that I was using a Tresemme conditioner, and I actually switched over to Kirkland brand conditioner, the moisture one. I love this conditioner. It's very thick, moisturizing. I love it. When you're washing your hair with your conditioner, you put it at your scalp and through your hair, and then take one of these little silicone scalp massagers, which this is new. I hadn't used this before on the blog, but I've used it for a few years and love it. And these little, they're soft, they're silicone, and you just scrub at your scalp really, really well. And then this is key for curly hair, and I did address this in my blog post before, is to never brush your hair when it's dry. Never brush your hair at all, but don't go through your hair with a wide tooth comb when it's dry. You're out of the shower. The best time to do it is when your hair is loaded down with conditioner and you're in the shower. So when my hair has all that conditioner in, I've scrubbed my scalp, I go through and I run the comb through my hair, getting all the tangles out, and then I won't touch this again until the next time I wash my hair. Once I'm done with that, all my tangles are out, I'll rinse my hair with cooler water. And what that does is it helps to seal the hair follicle, seals the moisture in, and just gives a nice, kind of like a silkier feel to your hair. And it's just healthier for your hair to rinse with cool water. That's really it for my twice a week washing. Now, the other time I wash my hair is once a month. I wash it with a conditioner and an apple cider vinegar rinse. And I just put it in like a little travel tube. But this is 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts conditioner. My preference to use for this one is to use a VO5. It's a really light conditioner. But I still use my Kirkland brand one. And it does have a little smell of apple cider vinegar. It's not, you can't avoid it. Just know that when you go through the same process, you put your conditioner, this one, the mixed up one, your hair, you scrub your scalp, you run your comb through to get all the tangles out. And then you're going to rinse your hair again really well. I do notice that smell seems to stick around the first time after I've rinsed my hair. But when my hair dries, I can't smell the apple cider vinegar. There's no way I've found to avoid it. So just embrace it. It's worth it. Whenever I use my clarifying rinse, I just notice my hair is smoother. It's silkier, and it does get rid of that buildup. So it's worth doing it. I recommend that once a month. Now that we've talked about washing our hair, co-washing our hair, let's talk about styling. When I posted on the blog before, again, I use totally different products. And I found some ones that work better now. And also the way I've applied them is a lot better than what I did before. Before, what I focused on doing was making ringlets and, spiraling my hair. And I don't mess with any of that now. I just let the natural curl form. But when you get out of the shower, your hair should be pretty wet. You've just rinsed out all the conditioner. Sometimes I do leave a little bit of conditioner in there, but definitely not when there's apple cider vinegar in my hair. But I'll leave a little bit of conditioner in. And then my hair is really wet, completely tangle free. So I want to get rid of excess water. But sometimes you get rid of too much water and you need to add some back in. What you're going for really is for your hair to be able to clump together. You want your curls to clump, and then you can separate the curls out later once your hair is drying. Once you get enough water in there, you want to add some leave-in conditioner. And I love this Cantu Curl Activating Cream. This stuff is the best. What I do is I put an amount in my hands, and I'll just rub my hands together. And then I usually just dab a little bit on the top very lightly, and then I just run my hands through, and they call these praying hands, but you just run your hands through with the product in your hand, the leave-in conditioner in your hand, and then you'll go to the other side and make sure that you'll go through everything, especially focusing on the bottom part of your hair. So once you have all your leave-in conditioner in your hair, you can move on to your gel. The gel I like best is the Aussie Instant Freeze 20-hour hold gel. This works best for my hair. There's other products in that line, and so I would recommend you try them out and find one that works best for you. But I don't like using it in the tube because always I get too much gel in my hands, and I end up, because I'm cheap, I don't want to waste it, so I put too much in my hair. And so I prefer to have more control over it. And so I just put my gel in a little jar and I scoop out what I need. And I do the same thing I did with my leave-in conditioner, is I take my little scoop and I rub my hands together and I go through, again, dabbing at the top very lightly and then praying hands through all my hair, making sure I have good coverage. You can really feel when you have good coverage on the gel. Before we go on to putting your hair up to dry, let me show you how I put my leave-in conditioner in and the gel, so you can just see praying hands in action. So the next thing I do is my conditioner is in, my gel is in. It's time to let my hair dry a little bit because it has a lot of moisture in it. And so I have a very bad, ratty old t-shirt that I use. Any old t-shirt will do. You want long sleeved. This one has been through a lot with me, but you're basically plopping your hair on top of your head and letting it sit there without pulling down, pulling the weight on your curls, just to get a little bit of the moisture out until you can blow dry. After I've plopped my hair up and it's wrapped in my ratty old t-shirt, I give it about 30 minutes and then I take it down and it's time to blow dry. I highly recommend blow drying only because there's so much weight on your hair, especially when there's a lot of curls and it's very thick. And so I recommend using a diffuser, of course, always. Again, don't brush or comb anything out. But I have the cheapest, probably, hair dryer you can buy, and I bought a silicone diffuser for the ends. A diffuser and a basic hair dryer are so cheap, but I didn't want to buy a new hair dryer, so I bought this attachment, and it's just um, collapses and it works really well. And so as you're blow drying, I just recommend you work from the bottom and just scrunch up as it blow dries, and then trying to use cool as much as possible. Once your hair is all dry, that's the time where you want to separate your ringlets if you want to do any of that, and just trying to make sure the top is not really weighed down. And so just trying to keep that, fluffy so it's not a flat head. That's really all. And I hope this video and my little snippets of me doing the actual process is helpful for you to see the visual. Hopefully this answers any questions and gives you guys some new ideas. And if you've gone no poo and gone to just a co-wash and then given up on it, I just want to encourage you to go back to conditioner washing only. It makes such a big difference for curly hair, and just helps with frizzies. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope that helps. Take care.